After a relationship with a narcissist or a similar pathological person, there is generally a period of time where you need almost continuous external input to stay on track, to remember and understand that this person is an abuser, that it's not your fault, and to keep you in your trauma bonded state from going back or trying to go back. After a narcissistic relationship, we lose the ability to validate ourselves and to validate our own reality because we've been so gaslit, controlled, there's so much doubt, there's so much cognitive dissonance and confusion. It's like you get out of the relationship and you don't know which way is up. And so a lot of people go into this frenzy after one of these relationships of researching narcissistic personality disorder, trauma bonding, continually watching TikToks, watching YouTube videos on the subject, reading books, journaling, writing things down. Because the second that you stop, all of that doubt comes back in, all of that confusion. And the trauma bond is so strong, trying to force you to go back to that relationship. And if you're going through this, I want you to understand that it's normal. And if continually consuming content is helping you stay out of the relationship and helping you stay on track for a period of time after that relationship, it might be weeks, it's probably more like months. That's okay. It's normal because you've lost yourself and you can't validate yourself. You need that external input. And the ability to discern and validate yourself will come back, but that takes time. It takes time to realize what's happened. It takes time to learn to trust yourself. And remember, you've been living with someone who has continually told you what is, what isn't, what you're allowed to do, where you're allowed to go, who you're allowed to see, how you're allowed to dress, what you're allowed to think, what you're allowed to say, and that nothing that you see or feel is real. The level of gaslighting, psychological and emotional abuse, and control can't be underestimated. And while you don't want to be stuck for years having to consume content in order to stay on track, it's normal for a period of time afterwards. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissistic abuse educator and a narcissistic relationship recovery coach. Make sure you jump across and follow me on YouTube, and you can book a session with me through the link in my bio.